Hello, what stocks to add to watch list? When you are trying to create your stock watch list, you can look for stocks from corporations that ends with INC, Corps, CO, Corporation, or Incorporated. So that's the entity type. You want to see those ending at the end of the corporation, the stock's company's name. So that tells you that that company is a corporation. Sometimes you might see companies that do not have any entity title at the end of their name, like Johnson & Johnson, for instance. So you can include those as well, especially if you know the company. You want, if you are trying to swing trade large cap stocks, you can check their market capitalization, and you want the market capitalization to be 10 billion or more. You want the stock to be sold on New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ. And to avoid swing trading young stocks, unless you are okay trading young stocks, to avoid swing trading young stocks, you might want to check the maximum monthly chart of the stock, and you want to make sure the chart, the maximum monthly chart, has the start year on the chart is 2008 or before 2008, or you can set a date, a year that you do not want any start year to be later than that year. And you will find that if you have Charles Schwab account, you'll go to the chart, and the maximum chart, you make sure it's maximum and monthly chart, and you'll be able to find the start year at the bottom of the chart. You'll find it as well next to the monthly maximum. You should be able to find the start year, the year they have in record for the chart, or the year it went public. And that's one way to avoid to remove young stocks off of your list if you do not want to swing trade them. And the stocks need to have good growth and dip or uptrend, monthly uptrend on the monthly maximum chart. And you can use Charles Schwab to check that. You can use think of swim as well. The maximum monthly chart will show you the trend of the overall stock as well. You can create those type of filters that you can use to gauge the quality of the stocks that you want to put in your watch list, and use that to sift through the stocks you are coming across to see the stocks that will remain on your watch list, or the stocks you should enter on your watch list to swing trade. Thank you. And we can show an example here. We pretty much started with a master list, and we shorten it up by selecting the ones that we really judge the quality of the trend to be good. After we make sure they all are either on New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ, or sold there, and have upward or uptrend or good growth trend to the chart and met our criteria of the star year on the maximum chart, and we are using 2008 to be the latest one, and we have few 2008 in it, but nothing younger than 2008 in our list. And that's those type of stocks we included in our watch list, and they are all 10 billion or more market cap. Thank you. What are watch list stocks? Well, watch list stocks are a list of stocks that you record on a spreadsheet or Excel sheets. If you are using that you are using a spreadsheet or Excel sheet, but you pretty much create a list of stocks that you want to trade from. So you will analyze those stocks to select the one that are well positioned for you to trade the day you are analyzing it or the next day. So the stock watch list is a list of stocks that you want to trade from. And in this example, we have a watch list that is set for us. We do not keep changing it, and we started with a larger number of stocks, almost 300, more than 300 or so, and keep pulling the best out of them that we like, all the way to a shorter list that is our watch list. And from that watch list, we just keep trading the same stocks over and over. So the watch list is a list of stocks that we will analyze every day or so to see the stocks that are positioned well for us to trade the next day. And we will select, we will highlight or select the stocks that met the criteria that we can swing trade out of the list, and the next day we can review them again to find the one that still met the criteria to swing trade that day, and we will trade them. So it is just one list that we just keep trading over and over. But your watch list can change as well. If you prefer to have a shorter list that you can keep creating every week, you can do that as well. But we like about 60 or so stocks watch list that we can just keep trading the same one over and over, and we don't have to keep creating a watch list. We just find our daily stocks from that watch list. Thank you. Hello. How many stocks should be on your watch list? It varies. I will say the number of stocks you can analyze the chart on a daily basis. So when you create your master list could be well over 300 stocks. And some might create a weekly list over the weekend of 20 stocks or so to trade during the week. But to go through 300 stocks every weekend to find 20 of them that you can trade during the week, can take time, and sometimes you may not go through the whole list, or sometimes you might find more than 20 stocks that are set for you to put on your watch list. Therefore, what I did with ours is I analyze them again to see the ones that are uptrending stocks on a monthly maximum chart, and I pull those from the 300, and we find some that are growth and dip, some that are good growth and dip trend, have those type of trend, and some that are upward trend as well, and came up with over 100 of them as well. So pretty much half of the list met the criteria for us to pull out. And from that 100 or so, I would say it's still a lot to go through every day. Therefore, out of that 100, we tighten the filter again and pretty much reanalyze them again. So what you want is the price, even though they all have good growth and dip and uptrend chart, you want the price to be above any previous peak. That's the way to create your watch list. So any if you are creating a watch list of uptrending stocks, so you want the price, that is the one that is highlighted, to be above any previous peak or so, or be close to it, to and for those you can highlight them, and we can go through few of those, but pretty much that's what we did, and we end up finding 60 good ones. Then we pull to a shorter list, but it took few iterations to get to it. So at the beginning, I was creating a weekly list to trade, but then noticed that it was just time consuming to go through 300 stocks every weekend, or over 150 or so stocks every weekend to find 20. And when I do it, I'll find more than 20 good ones. Based on the way we trade, I'll find more than good stocks to trade, and I just try to see what will work for me. So during that, I just pull the one that are good, the price is above any previous peak or close to it. You can see where the price is, and you can see the previous peaks, they are below the price level. So, and you can see the uptrend chart, and only those, we highlight those and came up with CC that we put on our watch list. And I noticed that CC is a good number for me to analyze the chart every day. So how many stocks should you add to your watch list? The number of stocks you can analyze every day. You can analyze the chart every day within 30 to an hour max. And you can work with your master list until you find that number that is the comfortable number for you, that you think you can analyze. You can review those stocks every day to see the good ones that you can trade the next day, and you can highlight the one that you are going to trade the next day, out of it. So, and the way we did it is by reviewing, by putting those stocks through Thinkorswim, analyzing them on a maximum monthly chart to compare where the price level is compared to any prior peak. And we can see there is a peak here, but it's close to where the price is, so time wise, so, and the price is not too far from it, therefore it is okay as well. And this one, the price is here, and we do have a peak here that is passing, and that's the recent peak, or the latest peak, that is above the price. Pretty much you can see how it's going up and going down, so it's pretty much the peak and now the dip of it. So that is on the list as well, and you can see the trend line is still above the trend line, and that is pretty much how the filter, the last filter that we apply to our stocks, to be critical about it and just pick those stocks that the price is above any previous peaks or close to it. And we narrow it down to CC, and those CC, I'm able to analyze them on a daily basis within an hour or so. Have about 68 of them, and every day you can analyze the stocks and the one that are well positioned for you to the pullback, because we trade on the trend line. So we swing trade, so when they pull back and start going up, then we will buy it. Therefore, I'll analyze the chart in the evening and highlight the one that I'm going to trade the next day, and the next day I will review them again to see if they still met that criteria around the time that I'm going to trade. And the one that I place the order and purchase, I will highlight them until I sell them, and then I'll take the highlight off. So if it's red, I pretty much put, we can take an example. If it's red, that means it's a good one. That means it's a good one that I'm going to place an order for. And for instance, we put Walmart here, and I'm going to go to maximum daily chart. And we saw a pullback. Therefore, if you assume the next day, which will be Monday, it might start going up. That first green bar, that's where we want to buy. Then we will make it red. But then tomorrow we'll check it again. Around the time we'll place the order. If it pull back again, then we'll take that red off and put it back, mix it with the pool. But then if we end up buying it, then we'll put it in, we'll put that yellow on it. And when we sell, then we'll take the yellow off and put the stocks back inside the pool. I mean, yeah, mix it with the pool. And the one that was red, the one that was red before, is because, yeah, I highlighted it to buy it, and when I bought it, I put the yellow on it, but I didn't remove the red font. So before I start analyzing it, I will change everything to black again, and then I will start analyzing it. That way, the one that I know that I put red on, I know that those are the ones that I'm going to review on the day that I'm going to place order. I'm going to reanalyze them again to see if they start going up for me to buy, or if they pull back again for me to wait on them. But yeah, we have 68 on our watch list, but that's the number we can analyze within an hour or so. So, but it might take you a few try, and we do not place order for all those 68, but we pick the one we are going to place order for every day, and we just work with this list. We create a watch list once, and we just keep trading the same stocks over and over and over. So you might create a watch list, and we have a video of that. And if the list is long, you couldn't go through that list every time to create your watch list for the day. You can use some filters to narrow it down to a certain number that you know you can analyze about an hour a day, and go from there. And as you can see, we trade the same stocks over and over, just from the same list. And there are some stocks we already have in the portfolio we purchased for dividend income purposes, and we are selling them as well, and I'm recording them. But beside that, the one we have on our watch list for swing trading, we just swing trade for that same list. That way I won't have to keep every weekend creating a watch list, because it's time consuming. I just prefer to have a watch list of a set number of stocks that I can pick from every day of the week to swing trade. Thank you. How to access maximum monthly chart. If you are using Thinkorswim, you'll go to the top right, the top bar, the right side, and under time frame, you'll pick maximum monthly chart. If you do not have it in the list, and maximum monthly chart is max M. So if you do not have that on your list, you'll go down and click on customize list. So under charts, and you'll make sure you are under chart on Thinkorswim. So chart setting, you want to be under favorite time frames. If it does not open it automatically, but that's what that part of the setting is. So you do not have the maximum monthly chart, you'll go to add time frame. Under time frame, you want to make sure time type is checked for time. You are on the daily, and you will scroll to maximum available, and then aggregate period, you choose month. We have month here, you'll choose month, and then you'll click on add to add. But we already have it, therefore I'm not going to add it again. So when you add the maximum monthly chart to the list, and you click add, you'll be able to move it down or move it up. So if I click, this one is on maximum daily chart. So if I click move down, it'll move it below maximum monthly for me. Or you can click move up to move it back up. So you can use that. You just make sure you click on the one you want to move, and if that's maximum monthly chart that you just added, you will click on it. Usually it'll add it at the bottom of the list. Therefore you can move it up all the way to where you want that to be, and then you will click on OK. And when you are done with it, when you click on the chart, you'll be able to find it. So to be able to find it easily if you use it often, it's good to move it up from the way I just from the window that I just show you in, so that it's visible. Because if you have many chart tab, you might have to scroll down to find it. And that's how you access maximum monthly chart on Thinkorswim. So when you have a stock you want to analyze, then you can just put the symbol of the stocks in the stocks bar, and it will pull the maximum monthly chart for that stocks for you. And you'll have the year at the bottom of the chart, the price on the Y as well of it. Another option, another way you can access the maximum monthly chart will be on Charles Schwab. So under Charles Schwab, you'll go to research and stocks, and you'll put the stocks symbol and press enter. It'll open the stocks page for you. Under chart or chart section, you go down and click on show more, and when you do that, it will show you the maximum chart. So you want to make sure it is maximum, otherwise you click on it and you select the maximum, and then you want the monthly option, you want to choose monthly as well, and then you click go if it is not by default. And that's something you can save as well. But then it will pull the chart, the maximum chart for you, and when you scroll down you'll be able to see the start year of the chart as well. Or you can still see it right next to the monthly maximum monthly chart section as well. And from here you'll be able to find the maximum monthly chart for the other stocks that you want to check the maximum monthly chart for. You don't have to keep going to the main page of the stock information. You can remain on the chart page and see the maximum chart for your stocks. And that's the second way to access the maximum monthly chart if you have an account with Charles Schwab. Thank you.